Good evening and welcome to Dr. Melissa, Medicine Woman. I am so excited that you have joined me this evening, and we are going to be talking about smiling tonight. Yes, and yes, it does have some impact on your health. So that is why we were talking about it on the Medicine Woman show. So to give you a little information about myself, I am Dr. Melissa Balizan. I have over 26 years of experience in both Eastern and Western medicine. I have helped thousands and thousands of patients change their life, optimize the amount of medications that they're taking, the amount of supplements that they're taking, helping them to live a healthier life now so that they can spend time with their family and their grandkids, and they're not having to spend so much time in physicians' offices or at the hospital. And so they are living their healthiest life now and they are loving it. So I want to make sure that I do give you this disclaimer. So let me share this with you. I will pull it up. So this show and all the content are for educational purposes only, not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or psychological disorder. I will be giving you a lot of information. A specific physician-patient or pharmacist-patient relationship is necessary before starting any medical therapies. Please consult your physician, pharmacist, or other qualified healthcare provider with questions about your medical conditions. And please, before starting or using any dietary supplementation, herbal remedies, exercise, or nutrition plans. Okay, so as I said, I am Dr. Melissa Balizan. I am your concierge consultant pharmacist. I am the medicine woman. I talk to you and educate you about medications, about supplements, about how you can live your best life, looking at whole body health. And this is where smiling comes in. And so I wanted to talk to you tonight about 14 different benefits of smiling. So first of all, what is a smile? So whether you call it a grin, a smirk, a beam, or a smile, there is nothing denying that feel-good power of when you curve up your lips, you light up the world, you light up your face, you light up the room around you. Okay, this makes you happy when you smile. And even if you're forcing a smile, that can send great signals to your brain that you are happy. So, research does show that children smile on average 400 times a day. 400 times. They're playing, they're happy. Well, the average adult smiles between 40 and 50 times a day. Wow, 100-fold difference, or a 10-fold difference, sorry, 10 times difference from children to adults. So what happened? Are we not happy? I think we're still happy. I think that sometimes we just, we get busy and we forget. And so I am here to remind you about several of the health benefits behind smiling and some of the other great things. So we're going to talk about 14 different things tonight. We are going to talk about how smiling can help release endorphins. It alleviates stress. That's right. It helps reduce blood pressure, strengthen your immune system, reduce pain, increase endurance, boost your mood, reduce your risk of heart disease. Wow. It can strengthen relationships. It can relieve anxiety. Yes, just by smiling. And it correlates to longevity. It can be contagious. It can make you feel successful and confident, and it can help you to stay positive. Okay, so let's get into that. We will we will go recap those. So let me leave that list so I can make sure that I've gone through everything. So endorphins, what are these? Endorphins are your happy hormones. You smile and your body releases endorphins. The dopamine, the serotonin, these are your feel-good neurotransmitters. And these elevate your mood. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel happy, excited. It also are things that can help alleviate stress. Okay, so we smile, we flex these muscles in our face. This movement tells our brain to release these endorphins. So we curve up and our brain says, yay, I'm happy, 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 right? So it releases these endorphins and makes you feel so good. All right. And so let's talk about alleviating stress. What does that look like? Well, it releases those endorphins and also releases tiny, let's see, they're called neuropeptides. These are tiny little proteins that help to lessen stress, okay? And there was a study back at the University of Kansas that said smiling during brief stressors can help to reduce the intensity of the body's stress response, regardless if you're feeling happy. So just smile. That may be part of the little fake it, but put a curve on your face. That's going to send that signal up to your brain and it's going to say, hey, release those endorphins and release those neuropeptides to reduce the stress. All right. Well, what else can it do for us? It can reduce our blood pressure. That's right. Now, you're thinking, what? Reduce my blood pressure? Well, let's talk a little bit about that because as you get excited and you smile and you're happy, well, initially, your heart rate goes up. Your respiratory rate goes up. Your respiratory depth changes and your total oxygen consumption all increase because you're smiling. Well, what happens is it sends those signals to change the brain. We've got those endorphins, we've got those neuropeptides, and it says, okay, I am happy. I'm happy. My brain says I'm happy. And it gives way to the smooth relaxation of your muscles, which then lowers your heart rate and in turn lowers your blood pressure. And smiling, you feel good. Just smiling can reduce that blood pressure. So you have the initial spike in your heart rate because you're excited and happy, but it sends that signal and it says, hey, relax. Things are okay. Let's lower the blood pressure. Do yourself a little study. So I thought this was fun. Sit down, take your blood pressure. Write it down, keep it on the monitor. And then sit down, put the cuff on, and put a big old grin on your face and just see what happens. Your number is going to be lower. That's right. It is going to be reduced amazingly because of the process of smiling and grinning. That's right. Okay. Well, what else? We have talked in the past about our immune system and things that we can do to strengthen our immune system. And with flu season, colds and flus going on, allergy season, sneezing and things going on, we want to make sure that we have a great, healthy immune system. And by putting a smile on your face, yes, you can increase the levels of your immune cells and help increase those good immune cells that help fight off the bad stuff. So they get more predominant and more predominant. That's the word I'm going to use tonight. So more abundant. They are more abundant in your system, and makes it easier for you to ward off those colds and flus. Because your immune system sees that you're happy, sees that smile, it has those signals, and you feel more relaxed because of the release of those neurotransmitters, those feel-good hormones. And you get extra added benefit of those extra immune cells, the things that fight off. So you've got those good cells that are in there to fight off the bad stuff. You have more of them when you smile. Now, let's see, where are we at? Make sure, how about endurance? So yes, endurance. You can endure more things with a smile on your face. Think about childbirth. It can be painful, pushing a child out of your body. Put a smile on your face, and that endurance can be so much greater. Going for a run. There was a study done that performance athletes, when they are performing and they just go at it and they put their head down and they go and do it. They do what they need to do. They're good because they're athletes. They practice and they do that. But when they put a smile on their face and then they ran their race, they had better performance overall. Wow. Just by putting a smile on your face. Now, I used to hear the expression grin and bear it. So, you get through it, you have to go through something maybe you don't like doing or don't want to do. Maybe it's running, maybe it's going through something that you're not great, that you don't want to go through. But you put a grin on your face, that big old smile, and you get through it, you bear through it, and that makes it easier. Yes, whatever challenge you're going through, whatever you're doing, it makes it easier for you. So be sure to smile. We can reduce pain. Now, we talked last week about pain and how to relieve pain without using medications, without pills of any kind. Now, when we laugh, you heard of laughter is the best medicine? Laughter is good medicine because it helps to release those feel-good hormones, those endorphins. And when you release those endorphins, you feel better. And it's like your own little painkiller, okay? So smiling reduces the pain, makes you feel better. It's that natural, very good, natural pain reliever. It allows your body to relax and it reduces that physical pain. So make sure if you're in pain, if you're doing something, see if you can put a smile on your face. Sit there for a minute. Look in the mirror. Look at yourself. Crack up laughing. Look at whoever else is in the room. Put a smile on your face, and that pain will start getting better. It is one way to help reduce the pain. Now, we talked about the endorphin effect. So let's talk specifically about your mood. Okay. Our mood is how we feel, the emotions around us, what's going on in our body. Sometimes we feel down. Put a smile on your face. And the physical act of smiling is going to activate those pathways in your brain, send those feel-good hormones out and say, hey, I'm happy. I'm happy, happy, happy. And all of a sudden, look how your mood turns around. It will be so much better for you if you were having a, maybe not, you were kind of in a bad mood. Put a smile on your face. Stop and think about it for a second or minute and put that smile on your face. And look at the results. You're going to feel better. You're going to be in less pain. You're going to have all of those feel-good hormones going on. So next time you're feeling blue, put a smile on your face. All right. So let's talk about heart disease. Heart disease, the #1 leading cause of death. That's sad, right? The #1 leading cause of death. And what can happen? Well, smiling and laughter, as we said earlier, can increase that heart rate. And then soon after, our muscles relax, our blood pressure drops, our heart rate drops. Initially goes up, but then it drops. And by helping to control your blood pressure, helping to control your heart rate, that lessens your risk of developing heart disease. Simple. Simple as that. Who thought you were born with this gift of being able to smile? Babies smile. Children smile a whole lot more on average than us adults. So start smiling. Start reaping those rewards from smiling all the time. Relationships. So next, strengthening your relationships. Well, what do you mean? Well, it has been researched that those who smile appear to be easier to get along with. They're actually more likely to achieve their goals at work and in their everyday life. Put a smile on your face, and you're going to be perceived more likable. It's easier to meet your goals, get through your everyday life. Strengthens those relationships, whether they're at work, whether they're at home. Smiling. Longevity. So there was a study. Now this is an older study. It was back in 2010, I believe, a little while back. But it has stated that smiling can help you live longer. Okay. And it lengthens your overall lifespan because you're enjoying life. You're feeling more positive. You're living healthier. And you're smiling. So there's a little correlation there to living a longer life by just smiling. That's right. Smile. All right. Now the next thing, contagious. Now, when we hear the word contagious and we're talking about medicine, we usually think of that as a bad thing because we're spreading things around, right? Well, a smile is contagious, and I want you to pass it on. When you walk into a room and you smile, somebody else might see your smile and it makes them smile back at you. And then all of a sudden they're sending all of those good signals up to their brain and they're less stressed. They're in a better mood. Smiles are contagious. So pass them on. This is one I say fully. Make sure you are passing it on. You can walk into a room and people can be sitting there, not doing well. And you walk in and you say hi and you have a big old smile on your face. You light up the room. You light up the room. There's a song, Just to See Her Smile. So keep that in mind. Be that person just to see her smile. Now, let's talk a little bit about success and confidence, because success has to do with those feel-good endorphins is where this comes from. So when you're feeling good, you have more confidence in yourself, and that usually leads to greater success. Happier, more at ease, more confident in what's going on. So if you're feeling a little sluggish or you're feeling a little slow, you're like, man, am I getting this? Walk in, go stare in a mirror and just smile at yourself and look at the results and how much more confident you're going to be, how much more successful you're going to be just by smiling. And remember that song, Just to See Her Smile. What a great, great song. And then the last one is staying positive. So when you have a smile on your face, life is good. Life is great. Your brain and the rest of your body sees that, hears that, puts out those signals. Life is good. Life is great. So we have talked about a lot, right? So just to recap, we did talk about how smiling helps you to release endorphins, helps to alleviate stress, helps to reduce your blood pressure, strengthens your immune system, increases the endurance, reduces pain, boosts your mood, reduces your risk of heart disease, strengthens relationships, relieves anxiety, correlates to longevity. It's contagious, helps you to be more confident, more successful, helps you to stay positive, because this all affects our brain and it sends those signals to our brain to increase our brain health. Those are wonderful things to do. Increase our brain health. All right. So now, let me give you even some more ways to smile. We have talked about gratitude in the past. When you wake up in the morning, count the things you're grateful for. Whether this is while you're brushing your teeth, taking a shower, or you sit down to do your journal. Gratitude. When you think of what you're grateful for, it's going to put a smile on your face. Spend some more time in nature. Look at all the beautiful things that God has given us. Look around in awe and smile. Do something good for yourself. Self-care. Put your smile on your face as a way to reward yourself. That is a self-care act. Smile, look in the mirror, see what's going on, and see what happens. And maybe read or watch something funny. Put away the seriousness and pull up something a little bit lighter. And smile. take time to smile. I challenge you to get up to 400 smiles a day, just like the children are doing. You will be feeling better, in less pain, and spreading the contagious smile everywhere. Now, if you're looking to continue to improve your health, then I believe that whole body health would be the right next step for you. And so let me pull up that for you here. Whole body health. It is Dr. Melissa Balizan / drmelissabalizan.com /WBH whole body health. That is your next step. That's what you need to do next, is go to that website, drmelissabalizan.com /WBH. Get started with your whole body health package today. Smile, have gratitude. Whole body health will help you on your journey to living longer, to living healthier, to being able to have less stress and do the things that you love now, not putting things off for later. So this has been Dr. Melissa, the Medicine Woman. Thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed and healthy day.